Canada is the second largest country on the planet after Russia. It is known for maple syrup, cold winter, and extremely polite people. Canada's economy is highly developed and is the world's 10th economy in 2021. Canada is a member of G20, G7, and NATO. Its main trade partners are USA, China, United Kingdom, and European Union. Despite being the world's second largest country, Canada has a relatively small population of 38 million. Its nominal GDP was $1.7 trillion, with $43,000 per capita. So why is Canada so rich? We will answer that question in 10 following points. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and let us know your opinion in comment section below after watching this video. As many investors say, don't put all eggs in one basket. So Canada didn't put and diversified its economy, which gives a huge advantage in terms of stability. Canada has highly developed industries such as real estate, manufacturing, tourism, education, financial services, and technologies. Canada is recognized worldwide for our outstanding quality of education from elementary school to post-secondary studies. Their educators are highly trained and bring diverse perspectives to the classroom. At the university level, 2 out of every 5 academics hold at least one international degree. They have 11 of the top 250 universities worldwide, such as University of Toronto, McGill University, University of Montreal, and so on. Tuition fee for students is less than in the United States. Canadian citizens are considered as one of the most educated on the planet. Canada is a multicultural country. Canadians come from a vast range of nations, races, religions, and heritage. This multicultural diversity comes from centuries of immigration. As a result, a diverse population is now one of the distinctive features of Canadian society. The Government of Canada values the population diversity and tries to protect the cultural heritage of its citizens. Through the Canadian Multiculturalism Act, the government encourages Canadians to take pride in their language, religion, and heritage, and to keep their customs and traditions, as long as they do not break any Canadian laws. That is probably why most Canadians are very polite. Canada is definitely attracting the best brains of the world, just like the US and the UK. Canada has one of the highest migration rates in the world. The country is continuing to support migrants and refugees for the value that they will bring to it, and there are many reasons to why Canada is considered by many as the best immigration destination, as the country offers many opportunities for human and economic development. The job market in Canada is dynamic and efficient. Currently, the unemployment rate for new immigrants did hit an all-time low, as Canada provides many job opportunities for newcomers throughout all sectors. Additionally, the Government of Canada provides many services and incentives to investors who are planning to establish a business in Canada through different taxation programs and personalized services. Canada has a large domestic tourism industry. Canada's incredible geographical variety is a significant tourist attractor. Much of the country's tourism is centered in the following regions: Toronto, Montreal, Quebec City, Vancouver, Niagara Falls, and others. Canada has a lot of national parks, like Banff, Jasper, Waterton, and Yoho, and many others. Before the pandemic, almost 27 million tourists used to visit Canada every year. The Canadian dollar is largely considered one of the world's more stable currencies. It is traded by long-term investors and intraday speculators in substantial volumes daily. According to the International Monetary Fund, the Canadian dollar is the 5th most commonly held currency in the world, with a cumulative market share valued near $119 billion. The Canadian dollar represents a substantial valuation of the overall world currency markets, and it typically does not experience frequent extremes in pricing volatility as do smaller currencies. Canada's manufacturing industry is engaged in the physical or chemical transformation of materials or substances into new products. These products may either be finished goods for consumption or semi-finished goods to be used in manufacturing processes. Canada's industries manufacture food, chemicals, petroleum, fabricated metal products, machinery, transportation equipment, and other products. GDP for the industry, which employs approximately 1.5 million people, grew 8.1% for the 12 months ending June 2021, according to the Government of Canada. Transparency International released its annual Corruption Perceptions Index (CPI) for 2021, in which it reports that Canada dropped 3 points to 74, its lowest ranking ever, but is the 13th least corrupt country of the 180 countries tracked by the index. Out of the 180 countries, Denmark, Finland, and New Zealand were at the top of the index with a score of 88. Natural resources contribute significantly to Canada's total wealth. Fueled by rising resource prices, Canada's natural resource wealth grew, on average, 10% per year during the last decade. The growth rate would have been higher if extraction costs had not risen significantly during this period. In 2006, natural resource wealth, the dollar value of selected natural resource reserves, stood above $1 trillion, or more than $30,000 per capita. The physical sources of this wealth, natural resource reserves, were relatively stable during this period. Natural resource wealth plays an important role in generating income. Businesses invest capital and employ people to produce, process, market, transport, and export resources. By doing so, they earn profits and pay taxes and royalties to the provincial and federal governments. The number one reason why the Canadian economy is so rich is because it has a rich neighbor. The United States is the largest economy in the world, and whatever happens in that country will immediately affect neighbors as well. The Canadian economy is directly related and depends on the economy of the United States of America. The economies of Canada and the United States are similar because both are developed countries. Two countries share a deep and long-standing defense and national security partnership, providing both countries with greater security than could be achieved individually. Trade and investment between Canada and the U.S. supports millions of jobs. Both countries are similar in many aspects of life, like language, culture, religion, mentality, and so on. Any American company that wants to expand their business over the world begins by opening a branch in Canada. The U.S. is the largest investor into the Canadian economy and its largest trader. Most of Canadian natural resources are exported into the U.S. So, why is Canada rich? Canada is rich because it has a strong and diversified economy. A large part of its economy depends on the mining of natural resources, such as gold, zinc, copper, and nickel, which are used extensively around the world. Canada is also a large player in the oil business with many large oil companies. The country also has a large financial sector with many banks and other financial institutions, as well as a large real estate industry. Dear viewer, what video would you like to see next time? Write in the comment section below and we will do it. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn the notification bell on, and don't forget to like this video.